All right, I am here with the Pinkin Preacher himself.
Yes, sir.
And I am looking for a recommendation on the Nintendo DS, sir.
A recommendation on the Nintendo DS. You probably already gotten this, but any of like a Mario and Luigi games.
Yeah.
You've already gotten those?
Maybe. Maybe.
Because that's gonna. You ever play any of the Ace Attorneys?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so I actually just sold one, but any of the Ace Attorneys, some of them are pretty expensive, but Ace Attorney just a cool concept, and yeah, so if you can check that out. Some of them are cheap. Some of them you get like $20.
Okay.
So some of them are a little more expensive, but Ace Attorney or Mario and Luigi for sure.
Okay, perfect, dude. Thank you, brother.
Definitely,
Appreciate
man. No problem.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is gonna be another episode of the Quest DS. Quest DS, we are on a quest to collect every North American Nintendo DS title. This episode is going to take us back to Arkansas, where I visited Retro Rick's Gamepoint, his video game store, while I was out there for Retro Fest Arkansas. So let's head back to Arkansas and go back to Retro Rick's Gamepoint. Going down. Ooh. What's up, everybody? Got the Video Game Voter here. We are live in Retro Rick's Gamepoint, and we got to do an episode of Quest DS here. Of course, you guys know we're going for a complete North American DS collection. So we're here. Let's check it out. RG Gamer in the shop.
Oh my God, dude, you actually scared the crap out of me. I know I just heard my name now. I looked around, I all see is red.
Sorry, buddy.
It's good.
All right, so we're back in the game room, and you guys saw the footage. It was a lot of fun. Great store. The store is exactly what you think it is from what you see in the videos. It is just fantastic. Love the presentation. He had a very great selection of Switch games. He also had a big selection of GameCube games, which you don't always often see. But nevertheless, we did get a couple DS games for the Quest DS. So up first, we have X-Men, the official game. So this comes complete. And as I mentioned, on that particular trip, I was on a budget, so I didn't spend much. This one was $9.99. This particular title is pretty much the events that leads up to the movie X-Men: The Last Stand. So this is pretty cool. So on here it says it's a DS exclusive. You get to play as Magneto. So I guess that's pretty cool. So X-Men, the official game, X3, the official game, is a 2006 beat 'em up video game developed Z-Axis and published by Activision. It is a tie-in to the X-Men The Last Stand. The game covers the events between the films X2 and X-Men The Last Stand, specifically following the characters of Logan, Iceman, and Nightcrawler. It also bridges the gap between the two films, explaining why Nightcrawler is not present for The Last Stand. And it also introduces new foes for the game, such as Hydra. The game uses several voice actors from the X-Men film series, including Hugh Jackman, Alan Cumming, Shawn Ashmore, Patrick Stewart, Tyler Mane, and Eric Dane. I haven't had a chance to play this game, but from the looks of it, when checking out the gameplay, it looks like it's like a top-down asymmetrical beat-em-up style game, almost kind of like a action RPG in a way, where you kind of playing as Wolverine and making your way through whatever, trying to save different people and things of that nature. You guys are familiar with the X-Men series. If not, you can always watch the films, and as I mentioned, you can bridge the gap between the two films, and this will help you do that. So from what I can see, the game looks pretty cool. I'm gonna try to put some time into this game, but I've never played it before. But let me know down in the comment section before if you ever checked out this game. So the next game we picked up is a classic game that I had no idea actually came out on the Nintendo DS, but I was excited when I seen it. And I remember playing this game, and it was actually one of my favorite racer games. We are talking about Ridge Racer. Now, I initially played Ridge Racer on the PlayStation and in the arcade, and I just love Ridge Racer. I just love the feel, the style. It just takes me back to those classic arcade racer games, and pretty much like it was like the same style as you would play in the arcade when it came over to Sony PlayStation. I actually thought at the time this was only a PlayStation title. You can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but that's where I remember it from. But the cool thing on this DS, it looks great. It's probably about the same graphics as the PlayStation, because I believe the DS was like 32-bit, so it was right on par with PlayStation. So I actually did get a chance to play this a little bit, so it's very exactly what you would think it is. It's Ridge Racer is obviously for the DS instead of I guess a full-blown console, if you will, but it's more in the handheld stage, but it plays exactly as it should. So this particular Ridge Racer title is a remake of the Nintendo 64 title, Ridge Racer 64. So there are new cars on this version, which include Pac-Man, Mappy, Galaga, Xevious, Dig Dug, and Galaxian. And Nintendo properties such as Mario, Shy Guy, Princess Peach, Luigi, and Donkey Kong on the DS. So that's pretty cool that they incorporated some of the Nintendo characters on this version for the DS. So that's what separates that one from the one on the N64. But the fact that this is portable makes it even much better. In the game, it pretty much plays exactly like the N64, if not a little bit better. I mean, I might be getting a little ahead of myself with that one, but you just never know. But needless to say, Ridge Racer is one of my favorite video game franchises, and I don't know when the last Ridge Racer game was. If you know that, let me know down in the comment section below. So if you happen to know when the last entry in the Ridge Racer series was, what console was on, let me know down in the comment section below. And also let me know, have you checked out these games, particularly on the DS, Ridge Racer or X-Men the official game, and let me know what you think about them down in the comment section below. Also want to take a second to shout out my boy Retro Rick. He allowed me in there full access, and the game store is great. He's a huge inspiration to a lot of the community and just an overall great guy. And I'm looking forward to what he does going full time as a video game store owner. So Shout out to Retro Rick. Hopefully Retro Fest, which I'm sure will be bigger than it was last year, because he'll have more time and probably all kind of things that he's going to plan to make this next convention bigger than the last one. But I can't wait to go back and visit the store again and check out his new inventory, see what he got in there, and also see how much different it's going to be now that he'll be in there full time.
Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at VideoGameVotary.